All right, guys. Are you starting to feel like real New Yorkers now?
You're
It's,
officially.
yeah, officially. I got a New York driver's license, and I did that on faith. And then 6 months later, we get this 3-season pickup.
Amazing.
So whether
So
we
you
like
did
it or
it.
not,
We
I mean,
like it.
we're New Yorkers. We're New Yorkers.
Speaking of that, the show got huge renewal. Is that feeling of job security still good, or are there still worries about your characters?
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, exactly. A 3-year renewal means the show's going for 3 years. It doesn't necessarily mean anyone's character is. But it does show how much it's resonating with people, which is incredibly validating for the day-to-day of what we're doing right now. We don't tend to project that far in the future as actors, I don't think, because it's not a luxury that we've ever really been able to have. So we get into that pattern. So now it's kind of, we're in that halfway dance of, woo, we're doing it, but what does that mean? And but it does mean we can definitely have a glass or 10 of wine tonight and
Do you
celebrate.
buy the apartment, or do you still put it in the savings account?
That's the thing. It's so interesting because as actors, we sign these 6-year contracts, but it's not really necessarily 6 years. You gotta hope the
Right.
show goes. If the show goes, the network has the contract to bring you back or not. They might decide to get creative and kill off a character, or decide to send them to the West Coast or do a spin-off. So you never really know, and it's sort of the nature of the beast. And I welcome it at this point. I used to worry, when I was younger in this career, but now it's just like, bring it on. Whatever
Yeah.
challenges are there, it comes with the business.
Well, this hospital seems to have a lot of trouble growing all the time. Why is that?
Drama. I think hospital is a good place to set a drama, isn't it? Because it's just that it's a theatre of life in general. And then, you can have these brilliant writers pile on top of that and make it terribly dramatic.
Got the ER and all the illnesses and that
Yes.
stuff, and then you've got all the stuff going on between everybody.
That's right.
So it's crazy.
Yeah, it's got all those layers to it. And it's got different pulses. I feel like the cardiothoracic department in the ER are very high octane, and then you've got the more sedate, contemplative, desperately sad world of oncology, and you've got the neurology, different sort of pace, and then the sort of psychology and psychiatry. They all have a different colour and a different flavour to them, I think, which adds all the layers as well within just that health under that umbrella of healthcare.
So we've done 2 seasons, right? How have the characters changed in those 2 years?
Well, Reynolds seems to, from episode 1 to now, Reynolds has grown quite a bit in his personal life. He went from having a fling with a coworker to now wanting to bring a woman home to mom and be married and have kids and the whole nine. And you see him putting that into play. He's been planning the wedding by himself, more or less, throughout the season. And now he's considering a move to the West Coast to be with his woman. So in that respect, I see that this character's changed a lot.
There is a huge growth. I feel like yours and Max's character
Yeah,
have
with
had
Max?
the most sort of personal bloom,
Bloom.
big sort of graduations.
Yeah, and I think with television, you're going to see that a lot. We're going to have cycles. You see with Tyler Levine's character,
Yep.
Dr. Fromm,
Yeah.
he's now doing a
Now
downward turn because he
Yes.
seemed to be the one always together, helping everyone
right,
else.
that's
And now he's
right.
got this disorder that comes out of nowhere and just
Yeah.
hitting like, bam.
As time goes on, there is so much scope, as you said, within their careers, or if you're going to flip it and look at them as human beings, there's a lot of scope.
Did you get nervous when you realized your character was talking about moving to LA, that maybe you're being written out?
Yeah, no, I actually never get nervous when it comes to things like that. I welcome it because I think it's exciting. And if writers or a network or producers, always put faith in them. Sometimes you may see that fans get upset when something happens, but the reality is they know what they're doing. They've been in this business for a long time, and they're trying to ruffle the feathers a little bit, get you talking about it, and sometimes they're teasing. But time will tell to see whether or not this is true.